And the color will be like a fleshy peach color.
Well, let's see how long you last. Mark Crombu Weebs, my name is Cole, his name is Mike, his name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 68 of the Anime Protagonist podcast. And this week, because March Madness has started, we are selecting our basketball teams made up of anime characters. That's 5 anime characters and 1 off the bench. And for our first half, we are reviewing the manga,
Dead, demons, destruction.
There we go. That's it. I read it. I swear I read it. In fact, I suggested it. This was my suggestion, and I forgot the name of it. That's a tough name, though, in my defense.
It's also very long.
It's a long title.
Yeah.
It's a long title. Not a long manga, though, but we only had to read the first 8
chapters.
10 chapters-ish, yeah.
8 chapters, the first volume.
Yeah.
But anyway, before we get into any of that, it's Jay's turn. Jay, what's on your mind?
What is on my mind? Quite a few things, but I'm gonna spare you from my beginning after the end rant.
No.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Give me your beginning after the end rant in 1 sentence.
Okay, what the is going on?
Oh, that's an early bleep for you, Cole.
That's an early bleep, but I appreciate getting that out of the way early.
Yep. But aside from that, I am so tired. I didn't sleep well last night, and I had work before this, so and it was pretty early in the morning for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get much sleep after work, and now I have to record a podcast. So hopefully my energy isn't just like super low for the entire episode.
Now you get to record a podcast.
Did he say have to?
He said have to. Like this is a chore for him.
Wow.
Like
Jay
this is a chore coming on this podcast and being teased relentlessly by the two of us.
I'm sorry we annoy you with our love, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
I'm leaving.
Dollar in the jar.
Yeah.
No,
Are
I
you
didn't
coming
say I
back,
was leaving
though?
the podcast. I just said I was leaving the room.
Okay, when that happens, you have to put a quarter in the jar.
Because
That's a new one.
it's part way to leaving the podcast.
Yeah, it's partially leaving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
well,
will
let's
come back,
leave
but-
this discussion and ask Mike what's on his mind.
What?
Whoa.
This
is
is
a
very
short
quick.
one.
Yeah. Nothing's on Jay's mind.
Let's give him a break.
No, I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
He's
man.
tired.
That one caught me super off guard. What's on my mind? I've been playing a lot of 2 games lately. And I know you guys know one of them. You're very familiar with it. It is Pokemon Scarlet.
I've heard of this.
I'm finally
of
going
this video
through
game.
and trying to complete the decks, because I usually complete the decks in all the Pokemon games I play, or at least the newer ones, because you actually can. The old ones are like impossible.
Yeah.
But so I'm just kind of running around catching Pokemon like crazy. I'm just now going down into the crater. I don't know what's going to happen at the bottom of that
he's getting
thing.
in that crater. He's digging deep into the crater.
Oh, he's in that hole.
He's in that hole.
Nice way to put that. Thank you, Jay.
Furiously entering that hole.
How's the hole?
The hole is quicker than I thought it would be, actually.
It's a whole lot of fun.
Oh, look at this guy.
There it is.
He's there. He's got the things.
He's got those things
He's
you
got
humans
those
call
things.
jokes.
These are called the jokes.
He's got
silly,
the jokes.
jokey boy. But yeah, catching a bunch of Pokemon. And then the other game I've been playing a lot of is, like, this is turning into Mike's game corner right now, Doom Eternal. Because I got last week I talked about how I got a new PC, so and it came with a free 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Which, by the way, does every name of everything have to be super long these days? Like, it just,
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the manga we're reviewing today?
yeah, that's true. Like, everything's super long.
Just look at every light novel title ever and you'll get your answer.
Well, that's true. That is true.
That is true.
That
Jay
time I
knows
got
all too-
reincarnated as a vending machine that sells only exclusively canned coffees.
Is that a real thing?
The first half of it was, not the canned coffee part.
Jay's looking it up.
He's
Look
like,
it up, Jay.
No.
He's got it.
There's one that I just want to read. Okay, I found it. Backstabbed in a backwater dungeon, my trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends.
The Julius Caesar story.
Mm-hmm.
Beware the Ides of March.
Only
There
on
you go.
HBO.
Yeah, tune in for that glorious show. Do you guys have you guys ever played Doom, like the new ones at all?
No, I've never played any Doom, to be honest.
It came out this Eternal came out the same day as Animal Crossing, so I chose Animal Crossing.
That
bit
doesn't
more
surprise
peaceful.
me at all.
Those are
it's
those
like
are
exact
two
opposites.
complete ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doom or Animal Crossing?
To be fair,
Yeah.
Animal Crossing is like a great game. Let's not be-
It's good vibes. Like
Yeah.
if,
How
if
is
you just
Doom
need,
though? Is it also a great game? Is it a great game to play on your gaming device? Is it a great game?
Let's just let
I'm
him go
keeping
for
that
it.
in.
Let's go. Let him
I'm
go
keep-
for a while, Jay.
Okay,
See how long he goes.
how's that game? Is it a great one?
Yeah, it's pretty good. The nice thing about the Doom games, like the new ones are awesome because like they have this like heavy metal like soundtrack.
Mhm.
They just like fully
Mhm.
embrace the ridiculousness that is Doom. And you're
Yeah.
just like this guy, and all you do is just run around and kill things as fast as faster than humanly possible. And
Your
like,
name is Doom Guy.
yeah.
yeah, I think I don't remember if it's Doom Guy in the new ones or not. It's but yeah, you're like basically like a psychotic Master Chief just running around blowing stuff up, and it just perfectly fits my ADD brain where I just like can't focus on something for too long.
Mhm.
So there's so much action, and it just takes place so fast that I'm just like never bored, and it's just great. I love it so much. I'm going to continue it.
It's also
and-
like super reminiscent of the 90s. Like that's like quintessential 90s video
Mhm.
game.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Like it's kind of like or like the 80s or 90s where it's just like
Mhm.
over the top and like doesn't even really care about making sense. It's just happy to be there and
Yeah.
have fun. It's just
And
all
it
about
works because
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's just a fun game.
Yeah.
And I'm playing it with like I said, it has this awesome like metal soundtrack. So you're like I'm playing on the computer, so I'm playing mouse and keyboard. And I'm just like sitting back, like eyes wide open, just clicking frantically, trying to like keep up. Like I had my wife watch me play for a little bit too, and she was just like, how are you not dizzy playing this? I'm like, I have to be this fast or else they kill me. You have to be like, it's like cocaine the game, honestly.
I haven't blinked in 4 hours.
Pretty well.
Is it
Yeah.
blinked or blunk?
I think it's
what's the
blunked.
past? I think it's blunk.
I think I've blunked in a while.
I haven't blunk in a bit.
Yeah, no blunking here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Cole, tell us what is on that big, beautiful corn dog in mind of yours.
Well, before I go into what's on our mind, I'm going to surprise you guys because we're continuing this game theme with this old song. See if you can remember it. Never mind, the soundboard's
Broken.
not really loading here.
It keeps doing that when we start recording. It'll just like not
Yeah,
work.
just stop.
Yeah.
It'll just stop, you know?
We also like spent how long trying to find different things for the soundboard, and it just doesn't.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Anyway, I'll just skip what I was gonna say. And reluctantly,
just failed.
reluctantly admit to I am listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks.
Oh,
and
that's right. That's right.
That's what's has been my small obsession for the last
Have you gotten
week.
to Harry Scar yet?
It's like
Chapter 14.
that's like the
Harry
prequel,
Scar.
isn't it?
Scar. Harry Scar was hurting.
What?
My scar is hurting, said Harry.
I feel like there's an in joke that I don't know here.
It's a YouTube video.
It's a YouTube
but-
video I
yeah.
showed Cole on
Oh.
last Wednesday.
Yeah. But they're good. I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the fourth one, Goblet of Fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did-
I think you were saying too that you've never actually like consumed the books for Harry Potter.
See, that's the part that I don't want to admit to. Is that
why?
well, I never read the books as a kid.
I feel like a lot of people haven't read the books.
I haven't
Oh,
read the
yeah.
books.
Yeah.
I've read the
I thought
first
you
book.
did.
I read the first
Oh.
book, and I've told you this earlier. I own books 2 through 5, and I just haven't read them.
I feel like Cole, you're always very sensitive about not liking to read very much, but most people don't read.
That's
You're normal
true.
for that.
Yeah.
I guess
Also,
that is
reading's
true.
just like slowly dying as an entertainment thing. Like,
I like
it?
manga because it has pictures.
yeah,
It holds my attention a
but
bit
like
better.
more people care about like TV shows or video games or music or things like that. Less people like will sit down with a book.
Yeah. I can't even
What
do it anymore, really. Honestly, like a good, like, honest to gosh book. Like, I actually just prefer audiobooks at this point because I can like. Part of it is like I'm an adult and I have to do things constantly because that's what's required of you as an adult is you have to constantly be moving and doing things and stressing about things. But if you have an audiobook, you can be still doing those things while also reading a book.
Yeah. Expand my brain.
Yeah.
What I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted by our non-functioning soundboard. Did you guys know that there was there's a new Persona game coming?
Oh, the mobile one.
The mobile game, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. Yeah, it's a mobile game.
It's a mobile game. Yeah, and it's just like
speaking
reviews
of
for Persona
Persona,
5 stuff.
I bought Persona 4 on Switch like yesterday.
Ooh,
Did you?
nice.
Yeah, I haven't started it yet, but I'm really excited to dive into it.
You've played it though, haven't you?
I've played most of it, but I haven't beaten it
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's on the Vita.
Right.
So how did you
you're
play
you're one of 4 people who have a Vita.
I have a Vita.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just
you're
like-
one of 6 people who have a
Yeah,
Vita.
it's just like annoying to play a Persona game on a Vita.
On a handheld, yeah. It's kind of
So you bought it on a Switch.
Yeah,
well, you can
you can
plug
play
the
that on
Switch into
TV.
you can plug it into the TV, Mike.
I always forget that I can plug my Switch into the TV, not gonna lie.
I prefer playing on
I know,
the TV.
I'm
That's
the
like-
weirdo, trust me,
Mike,
I know.
Mike, that's the main gimmick of the Switch.
I know, it's literally called the Switch because you can switch from handheld to TV.
Why don't you just sell yours and then get a Switch Lite?
I mean, I like the look of the Switch Lite better too, so if the thing is I do like to be able to take off the Joy-Cons.
Well,
I have one of those
You,
I have one of those hats where you can just like it's held straight in front of your face like a VR thing. And I can
Shut
just,
up. You do
I can
not.
Just, I can just lay
No,
there.
you don't.
And just
You
have,
liar.
I can lay there and then have the Joy-Cons at my side and just like I'm in a V, like I'm the people in Wall-E.
the
Just in a
Nintendo
chair.
Labo.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to warn all of our listeners that was the biggest lie Mike has ever told in his life.
Should we get his wife
You don't know
in
that
here?
for sure.
Should we get
Yeah.
his wife in here? She hates
What would your wife
liars.
say about that lie?
She'd say, I fully support this factual thing that Michael has said. You can quote her on that.
Okay. Well, I'll text her later. See
Oh,
if that's
yeah.
see if that's accurate.
Actually, I think her phone's broken.
I'll message her on Facebook.
She got hacked.
Hackers.
Yeah, hackers.
Hackers.
They're out there.
Hackers with like a Z.
Hide your wife. Hide your wife. Hide your kids. The hackers are
kids.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
yeah.
coming. What do you guys say we discuss that manga that I already forgot the name of?
Jay, help him
Jay?
out.
Oh. I legitimately forgot what the title was, and I had to go through our conversation to find the title so I could read this thing.
Oh yeah, it starts with a D.
Yeah,
Well,
it's full of D's.
It's full of
Full of
it's
D's
like
nuts.
Got him.
if only our soundboard worked.
Yeah. Anyway, it's in Manga Club this week. We're gonna be reading Dead Demons Dedede Destruction.
That's it.
Yes,
Okay, now
by-
I have it here so I can actually like
Say it.
Dead Demons. Dead Destruction, and it's by Inio Asano,
Mm-hmm.
who is also the mangaka of
Nailed
one
it.
of my favorite manga, Goodnight Poon Poon.
Which I'm assuming is why you picked this one.
Yes, it is why I picked this one. Also, it's just an interesting concept.
It is a
I
very
guess,
interesting concept.
what I can say, I don't think this is a spoiler to read the plot here. This is off of Wikipedia. Oh, go ahead.
Do we want to do our full like review style where you guys predict what we think?
Yes, even
Okay.
though
It's short, yeah. Very quickly.
Yep.
I think Cole loved it. I think
Mhm.
Jay enjoyed it, but probably won't continue it.
I think it was a bit slow for Jay. And I think Mike, well, I already know Mike reads it, so
Yeah.
that's kind of a cheat. So
So
I
you're
think
kinda
Mike
cheating.
likes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on like volume 13 or something. So
Aren't there
Well,
like
it's-
14 volumes?
Yeah,
maybe.
you're almost done.
I know.
There's
I'm
100
really
chapters.
I'm
now.
really
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
Mike is just rage reading it like people did for Velma.
Yeah. No,
Like we do for SAO.
we'll get into this later because I don't want to do spoilers, but there's a lot of stuff. It's cool going back and reading, knowing what I know is what I'll say.
Yeah, I don't think we'll go into spoilers because like
No, I
we're
don't
only
think so
reviewing
either.
the first 8
Yeah,
chapters.
Yeah.
I think
Which is more just setup,
we're
so-
only reading the first 8 chapters instead of like a full review, just kind of like a first impressions kind of thing, and
Yeah,
are we going to
just-
continue it kind
yeah.
of thing.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jay, what do you think? What do you think we thought?
So I think both of you liked it, plain and simple. Like, I mean,
It's fair.
yeah. I mean, it's up both of your alleys. So
Yeah,
I think you both liked it.
Let us reveal our truths. I'll go first. I'm enjoying this. I'll definitely continue it. I'm kind of getting caught up on different manga though. Because there's like some anime that are coming out the next couple seasons that have kind of distracted me, but
That glasses
this one-
that's coming out.
Yeah, that one.
I think Cole and I are on the same page about that.
but we're not talking about that one. My
Which one is
crush
that? I don't
forgot her
actually-
glasses or something.
Yeah,
okay.
The girl I like forgot her glasses.
Yeah.
But we're doing Dead Demons Dead Destruction. Yeah,
We
I
should
liked
really
it.
get like an acronym for that so we don't have
Well,
to say that every
it's
time.
just quintuple D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Quintuple D.
D.
Guy Fieri.
D5.
And we rolling out.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think?
I enjoy it, but kind of like what Cole said, I don't know if this manga has ever been the thing that I am looking forward to reading the most, if that makes sense. It's never been the top of the pile, but it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jay?
So my objective opinion and my subjective opinion are very different.
Okay.
Objectively, I think it's a very good manga,
Mm-hmm.
but subjectively, it's not for me.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah, I think that would be fair. It's definitely like it's got its niche for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, like objectively, like it's definitely a unique manga, and the art in it is really good.
Oh, the art's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, I would say that even if it's not your cup of tea, it's pretty easy to tell that like this is one of the masters of manga at work type
yeah,
thing.
for sure.
one of the modern masters. I keep alluding to like its unique plot. Basically, it's the whole idea of it is it's like a slice of life with these like weird girls, but also at the same time there's like aliens, but they're
also-
like completely harmless.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Mike, no.
Yeah.
You've read too
I
far
know.
ahead.
This is gonna be hard for me to not talk about stuff I know.
Mike's just like, it's a simulation, guys.
No.
It's been a simulation the whole time.
The
They're
last
in-
page is a mirror. It's wild.
They're all in pods. They're
Yeah.
like they're all seeing this, but they actually all took over.
So I think even on the liner notes it says this. So I mean, you guys might have missed it depending on which version you read. I think the interesting thing is that it is a slice of life
Yeah.
about these like really weird people because it's Inio Asano or whatever, and he just writes weird people.
Yeah.
But the catch is that the world is ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 I actually thought that was really interesting because like it's just kind of like how people react to the apocalypse, and some people are just like, well, the world isn't ending right now, so they just continue on the regular day.
Yeah, they
it's
still
like-
have to go to school. They still have
Yeah.
to do their homework and hang out with their friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yeah.
weird slice of life where it's like, yeah, people still have to do normal stuff in the years leading up to the apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just gonna be crazy the entire time. They're gonna
Like
still
it's not just
do their
mass
normal stuff.
hysteria like the media always portrays the apocalypse to be, but it's instead like, you know, there are some lulls in the end of the world.
Yeah,
Which is a
It's kind of-
weird
it's
thing to
interesting.
say.
It's a weird
but
take.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is actually getting an anime adaptation. Did you guys
I
know?
know.
I did know that, yes.
But it's by a
I-
weird studio, which worries me. I think.
They've done a couple things before. I looked it up, and there was a couple shows that they had done. I don't have it right in front of me. I should have if I brought this up.
I can look it up while you talk.
Yeah, it's production plus H if you
There
want to
you
look
go.
it up there, Mike. Yeah, so it is getting an anime adaptation. Probably within the next couple of years would be my expectations on it. But as we do with our reviews, why don't we just kind of go through like what we discuss when we do a review? So
Yeah.
let's talk about characters, I guess.
Okay. I think that's probably where the Inio Asano and this manga really shines, is the characters.
Yeah.
It's all about the interactions between them, and like they're all super unique and like interesting, but mainly the two girls.
For sure.
Our two main girls. Yeah, they're very strange.
Yes.
Is it ever explained why one of them is always drooling?
Sort of. I really can't say anything. There is huge spoilers that you don't know. All I'll say is that at about approximately the halfway point, you learn something that changes everything. Is all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I told you, it's all a simulation.
Yeah.
Jay is unknowingly spoiling this story.
My spoilers knows no bounds.
My spoiler senses are tingling.
I will just say it's not a simulation. It's not that cheesy. I'll spoil that part of it. Okay. It's
okay.
Mike is Mike is like, crap. I need to cover up Jay's big blunder here.
Yeah, no, it's a much better thing than that. Production Plus H, by the way, has done The Orbital Children, Uchu Camper Chi-Chi, and Harusi Orana, and that's it.
And none of them were good.
Demon. I've heard The Orbital Children's okay.
I've heard Orbital Children is okay. Yeah.
Characters. I really like too the brother. The weird, like, edgelord Discord mod brother. He's so funny. Yeah. I'm glad that he was in the first couple chapters. I forgot he came in that early.
Yes, he's good. Because, he's just, like, edgelord. And, like, the funny thing is, everybody in his mangas are, like, kind of ugly.
Yeah.
Or in this manga, because mangas are kind of ugly. Except for this guy. He's got, like, this beautiful face.
I know. They always show him. He has like sparkles and stuff coming off his face. It's really funny.
Yeah. But
just a question for you guys. When do you because I went into this manga like completely blind, and the manga opens on like a completely different manga.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Yasmin or whatever.
So like I read this online. I was like, did I
get the wrong
thing? Am I reading
the
right manga?
Yeah. I read the physical when I first read this, and those are in the physical. They're like, actually, they look very different. They're all in color and stuff. And then,
I mean, like, it's a debut chapter, right? So they're commonly
those are
color pages.
They're at the beginning of every volume, those little Isiaso beans or whatever.
Is that a real manga, by the way?
No, it's just for this. I think
it's just for the thing.
It is supposed to just be like a spoof of Doraemon, right?
Kind of, yeah. It does come into play later in this manga too.
Okay. Visuals, I guess, would be the next one. We kind of touched on it already. Like, the art in these are great. Like Mike said, we're talking about like one of the great mangakas of like modern manga. So one would expect the art to be tremendous. Yeah.
I love all the shots too that they do of like, there's two things that I really find stand out about his stuff, and it's the first one is like the faces. He makes them look so weird and kind of ugly, but he does a good job of showing like the emotion in the face, if that makes sense. Like he'll have whole pages where it's just like basically the characters like just hanging out in the environment, and I just really like that. It kind of sets the vibe a bunch.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if this is in the first. I think it's in the first 10 chapters, but the when what's her name, Kadoda or whatever, jumps over that dude because she's running late, and it's just like basically like 4 or 5 pages of just her running and jumping over a guy, and then you see the guy realizing that there's a girl jumping over him and she's wearing a skirt, and it's just like there's so much going on, but there's no words. He just does a good job telling a story with just through like just pure art.
Portraying the movement in just panels. Yeah, for sure. It's it reminds me of like there's that midway scene in Ghost in the Shell where like nothing's really happening. It's just kind of showing like different shots of the city and stuff like that. It kind of allows you to like take a step back and just absorb it rather than rather than like try and take the plot in. You're just absorbing the world that it's that you're in at that point. Yeah.
Also, the big like landscapes that he shows of like the spaceship and stuff look great.
And the spaceship itself is cool too. Like it's got a very like District 9 design to it.
Kind of the whole plot of it is very District 9 actually. It's very interesting.
Yeah. I guess that would be a recommendation.
Yeah.
Based off of this, maybe District 9.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm only 9 chapters in, so I don't have much else to go off of that, but kind of a lot of the background world building in it is like some people don't want the government to like develop these weapons to kill the aliens because they're like not aggressive and basically harmless. They're just there.
Yeah.
Which is similar to District 9. Like they're the aliens in that too are just kind of stuck there and they're not causing any issue. So
it's kind of neat too because they do there's a lot of stuff that happens in it where it's very, I could see that happening in a real situation of this. Like the mom becomes like a doomsday prepper. She wears like her gas mask and her goggles everywhere, and it's very real but also ridiculous at the same time.
It's believable in its absurdity.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Jay.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad too.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's another thing of this mangaka is like
he kind of has very downer vibes with his manga.
Yeah, he's got a very good way of like writing characters that are in like awful situations, but they're just living their lives in them, and that's very. I think
Mike
that's
is
why
very
it's
clearly like I need like he's shaking.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even like Goodnight Pun Pun, you know, like they're writing, especially early in that manga, like they're writing these characters that are in horrible like situations, but they don't know any other like anything else, so it's just normal to them.
Yeah.
I think it's important to say that like, because I went into this right after reading Goodnight Pun Pun when I first started reading it, and it's very like jarring at first because if you're reading this expecting it to be Goodnight Pun Pun 2.0, it's not. It's just they're not the same at all. The tone is totally different. The vibe is totally different. But like Cole was saying, it is still by the same guy. So yes, there is going to be some darkness and stuff that happens.
Yeah,
you can kind of feel it coming up. I think even in the first volume.
The vibe I was getting from it, because I haven't read Goodnight Pun Pun, but I've read manga with kind of like a similar vibe. And it reminded me of Takapi's Original Sin, which is like a 17 chapter manga. But like it's like very like heavy and dark, and it like has those like very dark themes. And like I kind of got like the vibe of like these two mangaka kind of have like that similar style.
Yeah. So that's probably another good recommendation too.
Yeah. I guess that would kind of be my final thoughts as well. Like it's, I really appreciate the mangaka's ability to write stories like that, where, they're living in horrible situations, and it makes you think like, how can people be in these situations and not realize how bad it is, but like they don't know, which is interesting. It kind of puts it's a unique way of writing.
I think the other thing that I want to commend for that is like a lot of the time if you're writing those kind of situations, it turns out to be edgy, but like this never felt like that.
It doesn't feel edgy.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's apocalyptic, but it doesn't feel apocalyptic because it's just people doing normal stuff.
Like I guess that would be my takeaway is like the manga is like a manga about like contrasts, maybe. Like it's the apocalypse, but like it's not about the apocalypse, at least where I'm at, Michael, before you start spewing spoilers again.
I'm not spewing spoilers. I don't know.
It's just living life during the apocalypse.
I'm trying to say things that are general enough. But it's very interesting, and it definitely goes into like what does it mean to be alive? What do you need to keep going? Like that kind of stuff. It's definitely, if you guys want to keep reading, it's definitely very deep and interesting. But it still keeps up that like kind of zany vibes that are always there. Yeah. And honestly, I enjoyed this one more so far than Pun Pun, which kind of like Jay said at the beginning, like I objectively know Pun Pun is probably better. It's probably a better like objective one. But you can't really say you enjoy reading Poon Poon,
no,
right?
That's what I say about Poon Poon all the time. Like it is incredible. Like it's a work of art, truly. But like, am I ever going to read it again?
No,
I don't think I could.
I don't think I can. It's like
it's
Grave
so
of the
heavy.
Fireflies for me too, because like if you watch Grave of the Fireflies, you watch it one time and you never want to watch it again because it's just so depressing.
It's
horrible.
it's a heavy manga, and I don't get that it's quite that heavy. This one,
No,
and
Not at
that
all.
might be like if you read Goodnight Poon Poon and you're like, no, I never want to delve into that again. I don't think that would be an issue with this. I think the tone is similar, but the heaviness isn't quite up to snuff
if
comparatively.
Poon Poon is like a black hole level darkness,
Mhm.
this is just like a dark room level darkness. I don't know. Like there's some darkness to it, but it's just more palpable. You know what I mean? Or palatable.
Palatable,
It's like a tunnel with like you can see the light at the end, but like
Yeah.
it's still dark inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll continue this though. That'll be how I'll end this for myself.
Okay. I have continued this, so that's how I'll end this for myself.
Yeah.
I'm close to the end, so
Yeah.
Jay?
Jay, would you reluctantly would you continue to read it, or like what would you need? What would get you to continue reading it? Like, what are you looking for?
I don't know. Like,
where did you feel it missed? Yeah, like what didn't do it for you?
I just like the just the genre, honestly. Like just how it was all put together, it just isn't for me. So like I don't think it could add anything to make me continue. You know, it's just like one of those things that's not for me. And like that doesn't mean that I don't acknowledge how enjoyable it could be or how good it is. It's just, you know, on a subjective level.
One thing I will say critically about it is I'm sure like we've only read the first volume, so this probably won't be an issue, but it's quite meandering. Like nothing's really happening right now.
Yeah.
Like if there's a more of a plot to it down the line, I could see this shooting up my like priority list of manga.
From where I ended off, because it ended on chapter 8, it seemed like a plot was starting at least.
Yeah. Yes.
And you know, like I mean, if it does have a good plot and it has a good through line there, then like maybe I'll give it a shot at some point in the future.
Yeah.
But just based off of the 8 chapters I've read, it's not for me.
Based on what I know, I think Cole should continue it. I don't think Jay should continue it.
Okay.
It is quite meandering for like a long time. I don't think anything like really like heavily one thing after another plot based happens until for very far into it. Like probably close to around the like 8 or 9 volume things is when like really heavy plot starts happening, I'd say.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't want the meandering stuff, then you're probably not going to make it to that point, right?
Yeah.
I read the first chapter and I could just feel it in my loins. Like I'm going to enjoy this, you know?
It is a very cold manga.
It's just like one of those things where like when you read the first like page even, you're like, I like this.
Yeah, you'll know if you like it or not.
Yeah,
really quickly.
Yeah.
Ratings. We'll go from Jay and then Mike and then me.
So do you guys want an objective or a subjective rating?
I want the J rating.
I want the J rating.
Okay, I'll give
Everybody wants the J rating.
Okay, I'll give it in between then. And
Sure.
if we're gonna go in between objective and subjective, I give it a high end background.
Okay. Yeah. What would you give it subjectively though?
Subjectively, I'd probably.
I'm sorry, objectively.
Objectively, supporting.
So what are you going to rate this on your Annie list, I guess, would be what I would say.
Well, my Annie list, I rate purely off of my subjective opinion.
Right.
Okay, so what would your subjective opinion be?
Subjective, it would probably be like low end background to like maybe like just slightly touching
Henchman?
Okay. So like a 2 to 3 ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
It's fair.
I feel like that's.
I get it.
Yeah. Mike?
Yeah.
I would give it probably a supporting character. I think I'd give it a supporting. I don't think I could go protagonist just because, like I said at the top of this, like it's just never been my priority. But I've enjoyed it every time I've read it, so I think that's worthy of a supporting character. Solid 4 out of 5.
Yeah. I would hear on that one. Supporting character from me as well. It might go up to protagonist if it really like starts plugging along and starts getting to like that meat.
Oh, that meat.
But right now it's good. The art is great. I like the characters, but nothing's really happened yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's what I would say.
That's more than fair.
Mike, do you have a question?
Before we get to that, I just quickly want to say I reached out to our Discord to see if anyone else had read this, and Don't Sweat TT said, I really liked what I read. I stopped reading after it was announced there was getting an anime. So,
okay.
If you want to just watch the anime, I'd say that's a good take. Just wait for it.
Yeah,
have something to
given
watch.
the anime is good. I hope
it is.
for its sake it's good.
Yeah,
I hope it's good.
I think it's the first of Inio Asano's things that are getting an anime, right? So.
Right. I don't think Good Night Pun Pun would.
I don't think it will ever.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever.
I think it
just
should
like
ever.
based on the subject matter.
Yeah.
That'd be a rough one.
Yeah. Would not do well. Mailbag time. We're going over to the mailbag. Unless Jay wants to reveal what he's going to make us read next.
I didn't think of anything, so
okay,
I didn't know I was going to reveal something, so I
was going to message you to ask you to think of something, and then I forgot to. So now I'm just springing it on you because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, that's the way we roll.
I mean, I can do this like right now.
Okay, sure.
I already. Okay, we're reading Magi Volume 1.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
so if you're listening, read that. Read Magi Volume 1. Hopefully, it's roughly 10 chapters ish, but
somewhere around there. It's Shonen Sunday, so each chapter is like 20 pages long.
Okay, so short chapters.
Yeah.
And we'll do that some point.
Eventually.
Yep. Eventually.
Yeah. Okay, Mike. Mailbag.
It's time for the mailbag. If you were trapped on an island with 3 anime villains, who would you choose to be trapped with? This was sent in by Thray Walsh in our Discord. First time mailbag. Thanks, Thray.
Who would I want to be trapped with villain-wise?
That's a good question.
Yeah, villain. It's a weird because villains. I'm gonna say. Do I want to make it off this island or do I want to have fun?
I think you'd want to survive. I think
that
would be
that's kind of what I'm. That's kind of where I'm at.
Survival. I'd go. I feel like.
I feel like we should have had time to prepare.
Yeah, this one hurt me because I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. Oof.
Yeah, this is difficult. Wow, you broke us, Thray.
You know what? I know it's hard to think of villains because they're just don't come up to mind. I'm gonna say from Dr. Stone, Tsukasa would be a good villain to hang out with.
I was just thinking of that one.
Who else is there? I'm going through my Annie list frantically right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of JoJo villains. I think JoJo villains would be fun on an island, or One Piece villains.
I was thinking One Piece villains too.
Yeah.
A part of me is also thinking Hero Killer Stain.
Okay, yeah, because he's actually kind of like...
Because, like, he's not... Like, he doesn't kill people just outright. Like, he goes after heroes, right? So...
Yeah.
Right.
And he does kind of have, like, a warped sense of justice, so...
Yeah.
Makima, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that's a good take. Yeah.
Because...
okay.
She's... authoritative, you know what I mean? I'm trying to tiptoe around.
Yeah.
No, like plot wise. I don't mean like
I'm looking around at all the manga on my shelf.
I don't mean step on me. I mean like genuinely like you know what I mean?
The plot.
Yeah.
Never mind. Plot.
Never mind.
As I'm just berate Cole.
Never mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna say my other two will be I'll go with Frieza. Because he'll just be cackling maniacally in the corner there, and he could probably get us off the island too. And,
that's true. Yeah.
The other one will be, I don't know, Mewtwo. I can't think of villains.
I like Mewtwo.
I think you guys are at like a disadvantage with this too, because you don't watch much stuff with villains for the most part. Because you watch like more comfy shows.
Yeah, I watch
It's
comfy
more like
shows.
the villains that I know about are like so evil that it's like
Just
Where you
so evil.
it's like I wouldn't want to be on an island with them. Like I could talk about like the Legion from 86, for example, but like I just get like killed, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
They just want to kill
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah.
Kill the human.
I'll go with
3, I think, is too many for us to think of off the top of our head.
should have done one each. That would have been 3.
That would have been a smart way to do it.
Masayoshi Shido from Persona 5
There you go. Sure.
Okay. Sure. Let's go with that.
because he's just like a corrupt politician.
I'll go Bochi's Anxiety.
There you go. I was just gonna say, go for like some slice of life antagonist where it's like,
And the Anime Protagonist Podcast.
oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I was,
the antagonist of the year last year.
That's right.
I was gonna go. Orsted from Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
a god.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
If you're listening to this and you have an idea of who you'd sit on an island with that's a bad boy, come to
Or
our
girl.
Discord. Or girl.
Or
Yeah,
girl.
bad
Or
boy or
girl.
girl. Bad
Yeah.
person.
Or ideology.
Or
Or
yeah,
podcast.
concept.
Yeah. Or
Or
podcast.
group of people.
or
Yeah.
balloon full of gas. Yeah. Come to
Team
our
Rocket's
Discord.
balloon?
You can find the links at
Team Rocket. That would have been a
anipropod.com.
good one.
Oh,
I
there
thought
you
of
go.
Team
Okay.
Rocket
Team Rocket's a
immediately,
good
but
answer.
we'd be stuck on that island forever.
Yeah.
We'd never get off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, no, because
Well, you
Team Rocket
blast
would just
off
be blasting.
eventually.
Yeah, exactly. You just blast
That's
off.
true.
True.
It's a matter
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, tell us your answers in our Discord or comment them if you're watching our YouTube video. Yep. Jay, do you have a
Yep.
question for us? Get us out of here, please.
What is your favorite manga art? That's it. What's your favorite manga art?
No, okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a good.
It was a full question. It was just the tone. I was waiting for more.
I was gonna say art style, but then I was like, no, you know what? I'm
No.
done. Art's good.
Which manga has your favorite art?
There you go. Which manga has your favorite art? I like it.
Which manga art?
Yeah.
Break.
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 Welcome back to the Anime Protagonist Podcast. This week, we are revealing our March Madness brackets. We're going to go through all the characters that we have drafted into our teams. Actually, wait. Okay, no.
What?
I don't know. I'm not ready for this. But actually, we thought since it's March Madness, it'd be a good time to just like come up with anime characters that make a good basketball team, and then make them kith and fight and stuff. So let's see how that goes.
What do you think they do in basketball, Mike?
I don't know. I've never watched.
I've never-
it, so
yeah,
we'll
I've
figure
never
it
watched
out,
basketball, yeah.
That's so. Yeah, basically, we've each picked 5. We rostered a basketball team, including a 6th man or woman or person or cloud of gas, and we are going to see who has come up with the supreme team, the dream team, the team that will defeat the rest of them and become the cream that rises to the top. So let's begin our little March Madness tournament. That's not really a tournament. We're just revealing the rosters.
Yep.
With Jay's first character.
All right, my first character. So for this character, I needed a character that could kind of get anything done at any point.
Okay.
Okay,
And so,
I like
I needed versatility, and I think to be able to do that, I'm going to pick for the first overall draft, Nico Robin from One Piece.
Ooh, okay. I like it.
She has very good defensive capabilities with how her hands and her hand ability works.
Very handy. Yep.
Very, very handy.
How does her hand ability work? Please explain this to me.
She can make limbs of hers appear basically anywhere.
Okay, yeah, that'd be pretty effective
She could
defense.
literally as like you're going to grab the ball, she could like sprout hands from the palms of your hands and grab the ball. So it's kind of kind of an OP pick, Jay.
Yeah, a little OP on that one, but I like it. I like that one.
Great. That's actually a great call for basketball too. I can just picture it.
Or like if the basketball's about to go in, have hands sprout from the ball and just push off the backboard.
Well, that's illegal, but
yeah, that's what's
Look, how would the ref ever see that?
That's fair. Yeah. They're not expecting hands to sprout out of the backboard,
Exactly.
right?
Who's refing this? Who's refing this?
Yeah, who's refing this? Who'd be a great ref for this?
Levi Ackerman.
I was thinking Levi.
Oh, Levi would be a good ref. He's not gonna miss a detail.
Yeah, he wouldn't take any baloney. You know
Levi
what?
and L from Death Note.
Okay, I like it. I like it. You know what? I just want to kind of go off on a tangent here about Space Jam. Remember Space Jam?
Yeah, that's what.
Remember
You mean the one with the one with LeBron?
No. Remember who was refereeing in Space Jam?
No. Oh, Bill Murray.
No,
it was Marvin the Martian.
It was Marvin the Martian because Marvin the Martian is both
alien and a Looney Tune. Yeah,
exactly.
That's clever. That's clever.
Yeah. The movie's cleverer than you thought. You know? Yeah. I like that pick though, Jay. Good pick.
That's a good pick.
Thank you.
That's a good pick. I have no. The only problem I have with it is that she is overpowered and your team's already off to a really hot start. And I don't like it.
Yeah.
And you both wish you had thought of that.
Kind of. Well, Cole definitely wouldn't have, but
no, I wouldn't have.
No. But I got Mike probably would have.
Anyway, I've got confidence in my team. I've got confidence in my
after
roster.
Jay's first pick, I kind of don't have confidence. But Cole, I think you're up next.
Okay, so what I was going for with this pick is somebody like off the tip off, like somebody
big boy
got mad jumps, like nobody's
mad
beating them.
hops.
Nobody's beating them to the ball. Nobody's like they can dunk because they can jump like crazy. I'm going with Nazuna.
Oh,
okay.
Nanakusa from Call of the Night.
Yeah, she
can jump. She can, dare I say, almost fly. She doesn't fly. She actually just jumps like OG Superman.
Yeah, she's just really got them big thighs. Just can jump super high.
Yep.
Calves like crazy.
Nobody's beating her on the tip off. We're starting with possession 100%.
Okay.
And you know what? She could just jump from half the court away and dunk it.
Yeah. This is gonna be a weird game of basketball. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. This is gonna be very, very loony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very, very Space Jam-esque, but
I want to point out one thing about your Nazuna draft pick, though.
Yep.
Would she actually show up to the games consistently?
If I pay her, she will.
You think so?
Yep. If I pay her. I mean, in this is a hypothetical. She's showing up.
I'm just saying she's a bit of a delinquent, so let's get that out. Yeah.
Because this is hypothetical, I am a billionaire and I'm paying her.
Okay.
I'm paying her adequately.
That's your favorite part of this simulation.
Yes.
I am a billionaire.
I feel like we're going to see Misato appear at least once in this.
It's a standard trope. I'm sure she's on this list. And I'm hopeful that she is, because that means that we're going to destroy Cole's team.
She may be on the bench. Rude. She may be on the bench.
That is so rude to Misato.
It's probably the sixth man is Misato. I'm calling it now.
Mike, who's your first pick?
Well, before I reveal my first pick, I want to reveal my team name.
Oh, right, our team names.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reveal my team name and color, my uniform color.
Okay.
They are the Ohio Opie. And the color will be like a fleshy peach color. With like kind of
beautiful.
Like it's like a fleshy peach color with like the logo is like a bright pink circle right in the middle. It's like two concentric circles, kind of like a bullseye.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
for Ohio, it looks like an O.
Yeah. What else would it be, Jay?
Yeah. What do you mean, Jay? What else would it be, Cole?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Mike, who's your first pick?
My first
That's
pick.
Enough of this.
You guys went with really strong starters who I get where you're going. Jay went with someone who's like just going to be like an all-around useful player, good control person. Cole went with someone who's going to win the control off the start with their hops, right? I'm going to go with a finisher, someone who's going to be able to drive to the net and just like dunk that thing in powerfully and strongly. I went with Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh,
Ooh.
fast.
Okay.
Very fast,
Blink of an eye.
very
Yeah,
strong.
blink
he's
of an
like
eye.
he's like 8 feet tall, and he's got this is a world though. So like he'll be trying to block him, and next thing you know, the ball's in the net, and he's already running up court.
Yeah. I like it. I like that. That's a very like traditional basketball pick. Like he's just a big guy. He's
big
fighting.
dude.
He's fighting in the paint.
Yeah.
And he's getting nice, easy layups.
He's gonna look good for the O's, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Jay, we forgot to name our teams.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can do that and then make your next pick.
Yeah. So my team is the Shell City Shadows.
Okay.
Okay.
It's very Jay name.
Very J. But you'll see why in a bit why I went with the name. But for my next pick, I went for a character that would help get the ball down the court to the net without people seeing. Maybe a bit of a misdirection, if you will.
Okay.
And for that reason, I went with Tetsuya Kuroko, who is a master of misdirection, and also he's not easily noticed.
Are you talking about from like Kuroko no Basket?
Yes.
You picked a basketball player? You
we never specified.
We did never specify.
We never specified.
You're right. We never explicitly said because I thought we didn't have to.
On the one hand, Jay went with a normal human basketball player.
That's true. That's actually probably
in this
a bad
game
choice.
that is also including superhumans.
That's actually
hey, you know what? The Looney Tunes found Michael Jordan. He helped him.
Yeah,
he helped them win.
True.
Yeah, and he stretched his arm out from half court.
As someone who is currently watching Kuroko no Basket, I really like that pick.
Thank you.
He's a good boy. He's a good character.
He's a good boy. He's very good at what he does, and he's a good dark horse for my team.
Yeah. For the shadows.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Working in the shadows to get the ball down court.
Is it my turn now?
It is Cole's turn.
It's your turn.
Okay.
What is your team name? And give your next pick, Cole.
My team name, I didn't know that we had to select cities. I went with the fantasy football style of naming things. My team is called Team Kawhi Leonard.
I like that we have the what was it, the River City Shell or the Shell City?
The Shell City Shadows.
Yeah.
Shell City Shadows, yeah. And we have the Ohio Opie and the Team Kawhi Leonard.
Listen,
that's funny.
I didn't know I had to assign a team to this. But,
No, we didn't. We came up with these right before. But
Yeah. Also that.
Yeah.
Mike and I were scrambling to come up with team names. My next pick, here's one who's just gonna fight in the paint.
Yeah.
They've got some superhuman abilities a little bit, and also they are known to throw some balls in baskets in their anime. I'm going with Sugura Kanbaru.
I knew you were going to go with Kanbaru.
Oh.
I knew it. I was going to go with Kanbaru, but I was like,
Oh.
Cole's going to pick Kanbaru, so.
Yeah. She's got that superhuman strength from the monkey's paw on her arm. And also she's really good at basketball, and she might creep out some of your players, which is catch them off guard.
Yeah, that's a great call. I think we should mention from Monogatari too, just in case people don't know.
Oh, I thought I said
sure.
that. Yeah, from Monogatari.
Yeah.
That's who my second pick would be. That would kind of be my power forward, They're driving the paint. They're fighting Dio there, I guess.
Yeah. Sure, whatever. That's how basketball works. I like how you guys went with like two like clearly very like solid, just actual basketball players, like just athletic human beings that are gonna like do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to know who my next player for the Ohio Opie is?
Which big burly strong man are you going with here?
Listen, for my next player for the Ohio Opies, I have picked Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Again,
I like it.
Powerful, fast, got mad hops, literally can fly, pop out those wings and go.
Can
Slap
she
people with the tail.
transform? Is she allowed to transform into a dragon though?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
because
okay.
not because it's illegal, because this is a ridiculous game and ridiculous things can happen.
Yeah.
But because she would literally be like too big and she'd kill fans, like the she'd be bigger than the court. It's just
Yeah.
I was honestly pondering selecting Titans from Attack on Titan because they're just so tall. But I think they'd be too big for the court.
Some Titans would be small enough. Like the Jaw Titan would be small enough.
Jaw Titan could, or Cart probably as well.
Yeah, Cart's not quite big. But yeah, no, I like that one. That's another she'd be just a strong all-arounder, I think.
Yeah.
Again, Mad Hops.
Yeah.
She could compete with Nazuna in the circle.
For sure.
I usually like all-rounders in general. Like I like being able to when everyone can do everything. I think that's a very useful skill, especially in sports. So you might see a bit of that on my team. But yeah, so far we got my Dio and my my Toru, and the blondes are going strong for the Ohio Opie so far. They will look great in those flesh-colored uniforms.
Yes,
Jay?
And an appropriate pick for the Ohio Opies.
Oh yeah, she's on all the marketing material for sure.
Yeah. Jay? For the shadows.
So for the shadows, I noticed that you both have characters with high jumping power. And you know what? I'm going to need someone that can help with that, as well as someone who can be a decoy for all those shadowy characters that may be lurking about. So for my next pick, I am picking the decoy, Hinata Shoyo from Haikyuu.
Oh, okay.
He's the short one?
He's the short one, but
orange.
he jumps really high.
He's got hops.
Okay.
He's got hops.
He's got mad hops.
Mad
Does he have
hops.
superhuman hops, though?
No.
No.
They're like slightly above average for a short person hops.
Yeah. They're above
though.
average for a short guy.
But you know what he does have? A competitive spirit and a drive to win.
Yep.
Also, you still have Nico Robin, who is just an OP defensively. Just a powerhouse.
Yeah.
So it's a war of attrition when you're playing the shadows.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Hinata, I thought about Hinata when I was doing my list too. And then I wasn't. I guess we should have set up more ground rules because I wasn't sure if this was going to be ridiculous or more grounded. And yeah, Hinata's like a great real world basketball player choice, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of I can't remember the name of the guy, but there's a basketball player who was like super short, but he was like awesome.
Oh
yeah.
Is Isaiah Thomas? Is that it?
Yeah. He played on the Celtics.
Yeah. He's just great.
Yeah. I know a little. Like, I don't watch much basketball. I know a little bit. I know Isaiah Thomas. I know who that is.
Yeah. There's a couple. There's a couple famous ones.
I know Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Shaq. That's about it.
What about Kawhi Leonard?
Who?
That is kind of like a pretty like just like random player.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I like that pick for he's probably just small, speedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speedy, small,
very
and
speedy.
high jumps.
There's your point guard. There's your point guard right there.
Oh, actually, honestly, Hinata would make a great point guard, honestly. Because he's got that vision too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where I'd put him, Jay, if I were you. Just a little advice there for you.
Okay. What's the point guard?
Allen Iverson's who I was thinking of.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas is another
Isaiah
one.
Thomas is shorter, but yeah, it came to my brain just now.
Yeah. They're like the guy who kind of plays on the perimeter.
Oh, okay.
The modern point guard is like they'll shoot 3-pointers constantly.
Do you know who
but they
Steph
kind of like
Curry
distribute
is?
the ball.
No.
Oh, it's like a ranged. They're mostly a ranged guy and also like a playmaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
whereas like Dio would be like your classic like power forward where he's just a
Yeah.
big dude who like runs at the net and dunks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My next pick for the team Kawhi Leonard's team captain, of course, has my heart forever and always. Yotsuba, whatever their name is,
Nakano.
Nakano, yeah.
Very interesting. That's a very interesting pick, Cole.
I thought about putting her on my team actually.
That is a very, very interesting pick.
Jay's got her. Jay's got her. Yeah, no, you can't take her from me. She is my team captain. She plays basketball. She plays all sports.
She is athletic, like sneaky athletic.
Yeah,
she is very athletic.
She's the athletic Quint.
Yep.
And she'd be my. I think I'd throw her point guard as well, but more of a distributor. You know, she's got the vision. She knows how to play basketball, so she'd distribute the ball around. I think that's where I'd put her.
One of the guards for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've got a solid back line there, right?
Yeah, that's where I'd go. Yotsuba, also team captain and face of the team, because why would you not buy tickets with a face like that?
It's true.
Michael.
Hi.
Your next team member.
For the Ohio Opis, my next team member will be... I'm looking at my list here. I wrote down a whole bunch of names because I couldn't decide anybody before. And I'm going to go with, on this team... Oh, as Yotsuba makes an appearance into the YouTube video. I'm going to go with a point guard of my own.
Okay.
Someone who's going to just be out there distributing the ball, seeing the field, and they have a mean competitive spirit, and they're not afraid to get a little dirty with it, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
This is going to be probably my captain. No, probably not actually. But anyway, it is Chika Fujiwara.
Okay.
I considered Chika.
In this game of freaks that we're playing, she's my most normal teammate so far. But I just think she's very athletic. She's got like the mean streak to her that's needed for this game. And I think she's going to do what it takes to succeed. She's going to do great from the point. Just passing the ball around to my freaks as they slam dunk on you.
A good person who like inspirational person on your team too.
That's right.
Yeah. Really get the team fired up. I like that pick.
Yep. She's got the juice, as they say.
She's got the juice. She's got a bow in her hair, and if she gets hurt, Band-Aid on the bow.
You know what? It's actually established canon. She has a little headband when she's in serious sport mode, right? The little sweatband.
Does she still have the bow in her hair, though?
That's a great question. I don't actually know. I'm sure she does, right?
She's
always got the bow.
We'll have to look into that.
We'll have to do some research. Maybe I'll do that while Jay reveals his next basketball superstar.
My next pick. Okay, so we have a lot of characters who are running around, who are doing things kind of behind the scenes, getting the ball around, point guard and things like that. And to be able to get that done, I need someone to draw all the attention away from all these other people. Someone who is very flashy and will and someone everybody knows. This will be the mascot of my team, and that will be Osana Najimi from Komi Can't Communicate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the
person that literally everybody knows in Komi Can't Communicate.
Yeah, the one that has no gender.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My favorite character in that.
Yeah, that character's good.
Yeah.
They're my favorite. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. And I think they would be, they'd play okay too.
Yeah. No, they'd be pretty decent.
Definitely kind of Chica-esque in the sense that they would just do whatever's necessary. They're not afraid to do a little cheating. It's all right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what are you saying about Chica?
Hey, no. I mean, if they're not, it's not cheating if it's not called, right?
That's true. Yeah, you gotta play a little dirty. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. By the way, I looked it up. The bow is not in the hair when the
I don't like that
on.
pick anymore. I don't like that pick. No.
But there is, if the headband's not on, there is a bow. So
let's just confirm something. Cole doesn't like Chica. He likes Chica's bow.
Yeah, I think that's what we've learned today. Yep.
Yeah. They should make a Chica's bow figure. I'd buy that.
Just the bow?
Just the bow.
That's funny.
I should just have a bow like with my figures and tell people that that's what it is.
It's just
get a Band-Aid. Bow. Just get a Band-Aid and put it on.
It's Chica's bow. There's a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that pick. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Should I go now?
Najima? What's the character's name again? I'm writing down them as we go.
Najimi.
Okay, I'm not super familiar with Komi, so you're gonna have to probably help me out with that when we come down to deciding who is the supreme basketballers.
Yes.
Okay, here's my dark horse, and it's not really a dark horse because when I mention them, you're gonna be like, oh, shoot, that's great. And actually, they would probably be my team captain, and that is Motoko Kusanagi, aka the Major from Ghost in the Shell.
That's
she is a robot, and her body canonically weighs like an absurd amount. Like it's like 900 pounds or something like that. No one is moving her.
No. If she charges you, you better get out of the way.
Yeah, she is. Or if you're trying to like do a pick play or something.
Yeah, her screens are immaculate. Yeah,
she's not moving. She's just
pick and
solid.
Roll. Pick and roll, buddy.
Pick and roll, or that's my team captain as well. Also, she's got that leadership ability.
Mm-hmm. This is for sure your captain.
Yeah. And again, continues my waifu trend.
Mm-hmm.
That's my next pick, Matoko Kusanagi. Yeah,
I like it. That's actually a solid pick. And whenever you can get a robot on your team, you always should. I think
that helps. I mean, she's not a robot; she's a cyborg technically.
That's true.
Her brain is still human.
That's true.
But everything else is machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck competing against my team.
I'm scared of your team. But you know who I got to compete against your team?
Who?
Well, I got a fellow. Well, actually, I have Dio and Toru on the front line, slamming and dunking and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got Chica on the back, distributing the ball, maybe draining a couple threes. You know who else is on the back line for us? The Ohio Opie? Another distributor of the ball who's got mad passing skills. Zeke Yeager, a.k.a. the Beast Titan.
Like, as a Titan?
Oh, wait, that might be spoilers. But no, not as a Titan.
That's not...
Okay, yeah, that's old at this point. Yeah.
If that's spoilers at this point, like...
Yeah.
The show's been out for long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, Zeke Yeager is passing that ball around like it's just passing the rock, rock over there, no problem. People are catching it, taking it, and if anyone else tries to get it, he's got some speed on that ball, and you probably won't be able to intercept it. It's going to be good.
It's going right through you.
And
it's going to blow your arm off. It's just going to blow your arm right off.
Blow your arm right off. And when he lines up to drain that three, it's going in too.
You don't miss. Accuracy. Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah,
like
a little more offensive from the 3-point line than Chica might be. But and he's a big guy too, so he's going to be able to, if he has to put the shoulder in, and he's going to be able to drive the net too if he needs to.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah, thank you.
Solid pick.
Yeah. I'm a little sad that I picked Chica because my team was all blonde up until that point, and
her hair's like light pink.
Yeah,
it's kind of blonde a little bit.
That's how you can tell her different apart on the team.
Yeah. Also, she's like a teenage girl.
That's true. Yeah, among a bunch of monsters.
Yeah.
Jay?
My next my next team member, here we are with another basketball player. Yotsuba.
You can't both have Yotsuba.
She's a spy on Jay's team.
No. That's the shadow part. She's a spy for me.
Do you mean this Yotsuba?
No, I think he means. I think by default that's who he means, because he did the thing when you were in like a fantasy football draft and you like try drafting a player and they're already drafted. You draft the one with the wrong name. So he accidentally drafted a 3-year-old girl. No, I'm kidding, Jake.
No. You got.
Doppelganger.
Well, I mean, you know my opinion on her. I appreciate that pick, but she's like the color swapped version, like when two people pick Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah. Or it's like Link and Dark Link from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Or like when you're playing Smash and two people play the same character.
Yeah.
I have the OG one. You have the color swap. You have the blue version.
Smash rules apply. He did pick her first. So
that is true.
What color is your Yotsuba? It can't be green.
No, it's Miku colors.
So
basically, all of her palette swap
colors
are the different colors of her sisters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
it'd
be blue then, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just go with Miku in Surprise Yotsuba?
Yeah, but she's not good at basketball.
Why don't you go with Yotsuba dressed as Miku?
Okay.
Never mind.
The other way around, Mike.
Yeah, the other way around. Yeah.
Miku dresses as Yotsuba, but
That's
anyway.
right.
Yeah, they all dress as Yotsuba.
They all do that eventually. It's the whole thing. Yeah.
I mean, that's your best pick yet, Jay. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Did you? What color were the Shell City's uniforms?
I didn't pick one, but I'm gonna go with purple.
Purple.
I'd say purple and black.
Purple. Yeah. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. That's nice.
That's a nice
sharp
uni. That's a nice uni.
Yeah.
My next Waifu, by the way, all of mine are waifus.
We've learned, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I told my co-hosts that was my limitation. I could only go with waifus. My next one, again, untouchable. Untouchable
Okay.
from the ground. Ochako Uraraka.
Oh, Uravity.
Okay.
Yeah, just floating over the basket and just bloop, drop it in. She's never traveling because she's technically not walking.
It's true.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to even hold the ball. She can just float the ball.
Yeah, she could.
That's true. Yeah, she could just float it and not even...
Yeah.
That's almost like overpowered in this tournament, actually.
Yeah, hey, I mean...
I'm a little nervous now. That's
Going
that's
with
a
the
powerful
gravity.
choice.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's my other point guard.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. But again, she would just be she wouldn't even be playing point guard. She would just be like
Floating around.
bloop,
Yeah.
floating around. Yep.
Her passes would be crazy, too, because she could just, like, throw it straight up in the air and just, like, float it wherever she wants it to go.
And then just drop it into the arms of I don't even remember who else is on my team.
Let's
Let's go
Conbaru
with
or Yotsuba?
Yes, Conbaru. Yeah, Conbaru.
The major?
She's working in the paint and
Yeah.
she's fighting Dio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fist fighting. They're
Fist
actually
fighting.
fist fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Fist fighting.
That's going to go well
Yeah.
for her.
Well, hey, remember when she beat the ever-loving
Baloney?
poop out of Araragi?
Araragi. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
She did.
Oh,
yeah.
no, feisty. Got that monkey strength.
yeah, she's got that monkey strength.
Have you
got
ever
that
seen what
monkey
chimps
paw.
can do, man? They're
I've
strong.
heard
Chimps are
stories.
strong,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. I got a strong team here.
You do?
I got a strong
You do.
team. I don't know
I
what
think-
colors they're
I
wearing.
think we've all got.
Come up with it right now.
We've all got a strong team.
Jay's got purple and black. I've got pink or flesh and pink.
I'll go red. And I'll go blue, blanc, and rouge, Michael.
Oh no, they're wearing Montreal Canadiens colors. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's time to reveal the fifth man for my team.
Yeah.
Whomst will it be? Let's see. We've got Dio,
Whomst.
Toru, Chika, Zeke. I'm gonna round it out with just an all-rounder here. Actually, you
Okay.
know what? I need a big, tall center. I need someone big and tall who's gonna be able to just like be in the middle of the court and just like stand tower above everyone else. Got long, lanky arms, just super lanky, but like can just walk up to the net and dunk on it.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I am going to be going with Ryuk from Death Note to just be in the middle of the court for
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
He can just float around.
He's got the float powers.
He's invisible to everyone who doesn't have a death
Yeah.
note.
That's true.
Yeah.
They'll just see the... Oh, no. Can he make himself seen? I'm assuming his teammates know where he is. I don't know.
He gives them all a little
Just
mini
gives
death
them
note.
his death note.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, that's... Jay, you just made my pick even better.
Yeah, and then he can't be seen.
Yeah.
Me and Jay now both have invisible characters on our team, so that's something too.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I'd like a tall, lanky fella on my team. He probably will switch out fairly often for my sixth man. I'm thinking that he's not always going to be out there, which is kind of typical for a big man. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like
Jay?
it.
So now
I
it is time.
like that pick because nobody can see them.
Mhm.
Very, very OP.
That is
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
sneaky.
sorry.
good.
We all have like that. We all have one OP character.
I got 5 OP characters.
I got 5
but-
OP characters too.
Okay.
Especially
Jay, do you
Chica.
have 5 OP characters?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
exactly.
You guys are going down.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're.
I meant you guys each
Yeah.
have one.
I
Yeah.
like that this tournament's bringing out the competitiveness in us.
Jay, who's coming off the
Look,
bench?
you guys are going to be under my feet as I raise my team's arms in victory.
Who's your
So
backup player?
my character on the bench is someone who doesn't seem to he doesn't seem too interesting. He likes to stick to the sidelines, not really be noticed. But I think that maybe he'll do a good job. And I'm talking about Sid Kagano Shadow from the Eminence in Shadow.
Oh, he is atomic.
He is atomic.
Yeah, no, that'd be a good one to bring off the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be a
Late
jersey
game?
seller too, actually, because
So-
he's gonna come in and just smash.
Yeah.
Sid the kid.
See, he's very.
Sid the kid.
You don't notice anything because he's just on the bench. He looks very side character.
Yep.
But once you bring him out, he's
Look out.
he's the kill option.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's out there. He's dominating for sure.
Yeah.
True alpha.
He's just draining threes.
Yeah.
Just shooting Jays.
Yeah.
Shooting Jays.
Shooting
That
Jays!
should have been your name.
That should have been your team name, the Shooting Jays. That's funny. Sid's a great
Nice.
choice, though. He is like, Cole
Atomic.
probably does. I don't think you've watched this show yet, right? I know you said you were interested.
I
in him.
haven't. No, I
Yeah.
haven't
No.
had a chance to.
But he's like overpowered, like very
Yeah.
strong, like incredibly athletic. He's honestly, Jay, this guy probably should be on your main roster.
The reason he's not is because I know that he wants to be a background
true.
character.
That's true.
So-
Well, I like him coming off the bench because you put him
He's
in
a
late.
killer.
Everybody's
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
Man, he's
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's slaying everyone around
Yeah,
him.
can you
And
imagine
he's probably replacing Najimi, by the way.
Okay, I was just
Okay,
gonna say,
yeah.
can you imagine you're guarding like Hinata, but Najime works too. Like
Yeah.
you're guarding them, and then all of a sudden you have Sid come in. You're like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden he's like destroying you. Like it's a hard switch.
Like you just
Yeah.
see the slime overtake him, and he turns into like his shadow persona.
I'm just watching Colby confused. He's like, what slime?
So
What?
he has so his attire when he's like shadow is made out of slime.
Yeah, his whole power is he uses slime.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
I think Jay just had a stroke. What?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
slime when he's shadow is slime?
he's all covered in slime when he's
Yeah.
power-
What?
yeah.
His sword's made out of slime.
It's all made out of slime. It's all
Yeah.
slime.
It's all slime.
Slime.
Speaking
Just
of
watch
slime,
the show.
Speaking of slime, here it is.
Your sixth man.
Sixth man, crowd favorite. This
Off
is
the
the
bench.
Bill. This is the Bill Murray of my team. Remember Bill Murray in Space Jam comes
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crowd favorite. Team, just a great locker room persona. Like the team loves her. Ladies and gentlemen, my sixth man is none other than Misato
Stumbling onto the field.
Kusanagi.
I knew it.
Stumbling onto the field, pitch drunk.
Yeah.
Yes, Misato.
She's been involved in all of the bets.
Katsuragi.
She's taking all the bets, drunk out of her mind.
Listen, she's not here to play. She is here to. She's here to just be the. She's the glue of the locker room.
That's
You
true.
know?
Yeah,
she's
glue
a
guy.
team.
Glue guy.
She's a glue guy.
Yeah.
If you need her out there, I think she'll be okay. She's definitely not the best person on the team. She'll be fine though. She is capable.
I
She
was
is
gonna
a-
say, like, I think you're underselling her. I feel like Misato actually is probably more athletic than you're giving
Yeah.
her credit.
No,
Like, I
honestly,
think
yeah.
she's good.
She's capable. I mean,
Yeah.
she's competing against like superhumans and
Yeah.
Yotsuba.
Yeah.
I guess Yotsuba and her could
Yotsuba's
interchange.
superhuman too.
Well, I
She's got a
mean,
bow
in
on
my
her head.
heart, yes, but yeah, that's my sixth man. I mean, no Annie Pro character list would be complete without Misato. You guys called it earlier. She was my sixth man. Made me feel bad that I'm so predictable.
But it's just it's a character trait.
Yep.
Just
Misato.
gotta have her.
Gotta
Yeah,
have her,
Misato's here. Yeah,
she's
and
here.
She's here, and she's ready to rock.
to don the blue, blanc, and rouge.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Michael, your sixth
yes.
man is.
Manning the bench for the Ohio Opie will be real glue guy, kind of like Jay's choice, kind of nondescript, kind of like you don't think much of them when you see them because they don't want you to. But when they come in, they're going to be dominant. They're going to be able to handle business and do what they need to do. It is Lloyd Forger from Spy Family.
Okay.
He's just
Okay.
chilling on the
Another just-
bench.
Yeah, another
Yeah.
all-rounder. Yeah, I
he
like
can
that.
he can slot in anywhere. Whoever's tired or hurt, he's in there. He's able to do any of the roles competently. He's maybe not the best guy on the court, but he is competent at everything and probably at least able to like dominate. Yeah. I like Lloyd coming in off the bench.
Yeah. I want to just throw in one last thing. If you guys can come up with one off the top of your head. Who's
Sure.
your head coach?
Oh, I was thinking we should do coaches too, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I've got one.
Me too.
If you want me to just throw one out.
Okay.
But Jay, if you got one, then you can.
I don't
we can go in
have
order.
one. I don't have one.
Okay,
So,
well,
so
we'll
we'll
save you
skip
for last.
Jay
then.
and then go
Yeah.
last. Yeah.
Okay, my head coach, the head coach of the Kauai Leonards, is Lelouch, Britannia.
Oh, good choice.
Yep.
Mhm.
Good
Lelouch
choice.
is my head coach. Just
So
a
he's-
strategic genius.
He's using Gios on all of his team and basically saying you will win.
You will win. And
Yeah.
also, he's just drawn up some great plays for them to
for sure.
use.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's using everybody's strengths. He's avoiding putting people in situations where their weaknesses can be exploited.
Mm-hmm.
Great coach.
Just got to be careful though, because he might get a little overconfident and misuse.
He may,
Yeah,
he
you never
may,
know.
he may, but he's, sometimes a genius needs to be given a bit of a leash,
Yeah.
and it's okay.
I thought about putting him on my team actually a few times, and then I'm like,
I thought about Lelouch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's too bad. He's my coach.
Yep. My
Michael?
coach for the Ohio Opies is partially because they're going to look great in a peach colored jacket because they're already wearing like a yellow colored jacket and they need an upgrade to a nicer color. And it is going to be Light Yagami from Death Note will be my head coach. He looks
Another good
good.
pick.
He looks good in a blazer. He just kind of looks like a coach, if you know what I mean. And he's like you said, same thing about Light or Lelouch. It's all like he's got the schemes. He's drawing up good game plans. He's doing the research on the other teams, knowing their weaknesses and stuff like that, thinking of every scenario that could play out. He's head coach material for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Jay, do you have a head coach?
I do have a head coach.
Okay.
This head coach is also another very good strategist. Someone who definitely fits the aesthetic of the Shadows very well, and is definitely the overlord of the team.
Oh no!
I almost put
We've
this.
got Eins Ulgaun.
I almost put
coaching.
eyes on my team.
That's a good.
That's a good
That's
coach.
a good one.
That's a great
He's
coach.
definitely not going to have the issue that Lelouch or Light might have of that overconfidence.
Yeah.
Because Eins is
That's a good
that's
call,
a good
Jay.
coach.
Yeah.
Good coach.
Jay's probably got the edge on coaching, honestly. in
Yeah,
this one.
I think so. I think he might. He's not gonna have. He's the
he's
Bill
like the-
Belichick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He's got the guys. None of them are maybe the flashiest here, but like they're so good with the fundamentals, and they got good coaching that you just never can count them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like impenetrable defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Got some good teams here.
got some solid
Yeah.
teams.
Should we run through our teams?
Mine's the
and
best
kinda,
though.
Wow.
Let's-
Tell us why
let's-
yours is the best, Jay. Tell us your team.
Jay,
and
run
we'll
through your
decide.
team.
All right.
We'll discuss.
All right, we've got for the Shell City Shadows, we've got Nico Robin. Just all around good defense. I mean,
Yeah.
her hands
both
is
sides of the court.
ridiculously overpowered. We got Tetsuya Kuroko getting the ball around, making sure nobody notices, but very misdirection heavy.
Mm-hmm.
We got Hinata Shoyo, great jumps, so he'd basically be point guard, but also the one I'd rely on for
Tip-off.
the tip-off.
Mm-hmm.
We got Najimi stealing the show, making sure all eyes are on her or
true.
him, while everyone else is sneaking around the shadows, getting things done.
That'll also make Kuroko even more invisible too. Right?
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly.
Good
Mhm.
move. Yeah.
We got Yotsuba Nakano, just all-around good basketball player. Just very athletic.
Yeah.
Overall. And then coming off the bench, we got Sid Kagano Shadow. Very athletic, very, very powerful, atomic, some may say.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's probably going to be a very good secret weapon near the end of the game. All coached by the Overlord, Eins Ulgaun.
Man, here's Jay's game plan. I see. This is how I see him winning.
Mm-hmm.
Attrition, right? You've got a bunch of speedy guys. Just get a couple points up. Defense, defense, and then once you've tired out the other team, you bring out your sixth man. Man,
Yep.
you're golden. You're
Yeah,
golden. That's
yeah,
how
you're-
Jay wins.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're finishing strong for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think?
I I think Jay's got a really good team. I kind of said it in the like when we were talking before. Like I think with the mix of the coaching and all that stuff, Jay's team is like the classic team where like they don't have maybe that superstar necessarily. Like they don't have like the guy. You know what I mean? But like they're so hard to face just because their fundamentals are so good and they're like they have that crazy defense. Yeah. I like Jay's team.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, here's my team for the team Kawaii Leonards. We've got Nazuna Nanakusa starting off. I've got her there again. Mad jumps. She's gonna win the tip off. It's all about possession. That's important. Throwing it off to Kombaru there, fighting in the paint. Drawing people in.
Monkey Pawn.
Monkey Pawn her way through. Then out to Yotsuba Nakano. She's just draining threes all day. She's running back,
Yep.
All day. Defense, Motoko Kusanagi, team captain. Nobody's getting past her. She's fast AF and she's heavy AF. Nobody's getting past her. She's stealing balls and she's throwing it back up to Uraraka. Floating. She's just floating.
The alley oops between those two.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
man.
and the alley oops to Nanakusa as well, or to Nazuna. Yeah, great.
You've got like an aerial team. Like they're all
very aerial team. Yeah. And then off the bench, not really, but sometimes she'll come off the bench. Misato, I mean, come on. Team Glue, she's getting the crowd pumped up.
She'll walk off the bench, wave to everyone, get hit in the face with the basketball, then walk back to the bench.
No, like Mike said, she's low key. Pretty athletic as well.
She can hold her own.
She can hold her own, but she's there for glue. She's there to keep the team in good spirits no matter what the issue is. And I mean, coaching them all, we've got Lelouch drawing up those great plans.
She's like Misato's like a coach. You know when they have like the player coach who's like the veteran who's like there for like teaching the young studs, kind of like a coach in the locker room type thing.
I've got good leadership on my team too. I've got the major. I've got Major Misato Katsuragi as well.
Yeah.
And I've got Lelouch. I mean, we've got some solid leadership, like a solid leadership core on my team.
That is
You're
true.
definitely going to need it to keep Nazuna, Konbaru, and Yotsuba in line. So that's probably a good call.
They're the young guns,
Yeah.
They're the young guns. I'm feeling good. I've got a good mix of solid veterans.
Yeah.
And some young flash.
I think your team is definitely going to be like a Golden State Warriors type where they're like hitting threes. They're maybe not so physical, but like they're like a very technical from the field type team.
Yeah.
Not too many slam dunkers on your list though.
No, not many slam dunkers, but like even Konbaru fighting in the paint there. She's throwing up some layups,
Oh yeah. Which like the same amount of points.
Hey, slam dunks are flashy, but hey, if you can just it's all about getting the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
the
team
name of the
that
game.
wins is the team that scores more points.
Yep.
Yep.
Mike?
My team, I will reveal my roster. Coming in for the Ohio Opie. I forgot my team name for a second there.
How could you possibly forget your team name?
Yeah.
At center, we have Ryuk, no last name, from Death Note, manning the center court, just being a big man in the middle, distributing the ball, slamming it down if he needs to, just letting her go. Then at power forward, we have Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Big man, just able to just power through people. He's also got a couple little tricks up his sleeve. And a commanding presence. Yeah, vampire.
I have a vampire on my team too.
Oh yeah, Jay, you just need to put a vampire on yours. Well, yeah.
I need a vampire.
Jay's
Sid's
team confirmed.
kind of close. Sid's
No
kind
vampire.
of close vampire.
He's not a vampire though. He's just a guy.
I know, but like it's like vampire energy. It's vampire adjacent.
Yeah,
I'd
he's
say.
got like that gothic energy
Yeah,
to him.
it's got the vibes of
Yeah, it's
vamps.
Got that gothic energy.
Yeah. Coming in at point guard, we have Chika Fujiwara, just throwing up threes, distributing the ball, just normal stuff. She's athletic.
Yep.
She's like you said, kind of a glue guy too. Yep. And then we got also at guard, we got Zeke Yeager, Same thing as Chica there, maybe a little more offensive. He can throw down the paint if he needs to, though. Bring the ball in, set a screen or two. Then at small forward, we got Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, swinging that tail around. Does that count as a screen? Is that a?
I mean, hey, that's part of her. That's
part of her. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
get in her way.
Yeah.
And kind of, she's strong, but she's a little smaller. So she'll be out there. She could probably be able to jump and dunk. I think. I think I went for like a more big man approach, a more traditional approach to basketball on this one, whereas Cole went for new school, and then Jay went with just like a good mix. And then, of course, I got Lloyd Forger off the bench, able to fill in wherever we need him.
Yeah. And coached by
Light Yagami from Death Note. Yes,
an appropriate coach considering who his center is.
That's true, actually.
Yeah. He'll be able to. Yeah.
Hey, it's like I planned that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
All according to Keikaku.
That's that's the slogan of the Ohio Opai.
Yeah.
That's the catchphrase.
But
That's on the
for
t-shirt.
whatever reason, the other team keeps going, so why do you guys only have like 4 members on your team and your fifth guy's always on the bench?
Floating.
Why is that ball float? Well, they'll say the same thing with Cole's team too, with Uraraka. She's floating the ball around.
That's her. They know that's why the ball's floating.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I think we've just got 3 solid teams, you know? I don't really know who would
I
win
don't know
out.
either. We all went different routes.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I do know that my team would win, but
Yeah, I kind of think mine would win, actually, so...
Yeah. Why don't we let the listeners decide?
Why don't we let the listeners
We should let the listeners decide. Before we let them do that, though, do you guys have any other like people who almost made your team that you didn't quite get in there, or just like maybe didn't fit? I have one that I kind of was thinking about. I almost put Greninja on my team because I thought it'd be funny, but also Greninja would probably be very good at basketball.
I was thinking of Luffy, just like stretchy.
Yeah, Luffy'd be a good choice.
Yeah, also just Michael Jordan energy,
which is
stretching
just
his arm to get to the ball or to get to
literally
the
Michael Jordan in Space Jam.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you guys didn't go with Luffy because I thought of Luffy as well. And
I didn't want to go with Luffy because I already went with a One Piece character.
You should have just had just the Straw Hats.
Just the Straw Hats.
I thought about Asuka. Langley.
Yeah.
I thought about her as well. Again, just she'd be small, but she's pretty athletic as well. So
yeah. She'd be
good. Yeah, she'd be good. And she's got the feist too, you know?
Oh yeah, that's
she'd be fighting.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely Sundin.
Yeah, if like the game's getting a little rough, oh man, she's right in there.
Yeah. She's
racking up the fouls, but
it's okay.
She's like, you know, she's on the reserve squad.
Yeah. She's probably also on the bench, maybe not 6th man, but like comes in if you need a foul type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, tell us what you think. Comment below. Yeah. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff at AniProPod. That's ANIPROPOD. You can follow me on the social medias at AniProCole, ANIPROCOLE. Michael, where can they follow you?
Hey, follow me at Gritty Gundam, GRITTI. Wait.
No.
GRITTYGUNDAM. That's
we do this every week, Mike.
And I mess it up every time. Jay, where are they finding you at?
You can find me on Twitter at JayGaredian. That's JayGaredian. Or you can follow us on our Discord. Join our Discord.
Join our Discord. Review, subscribe, tell a friend all about us. Links to everything is at our website, anipropod.com. We will be back next week, but until we come back next week, we say, as we do at the end of every episode of the Anime Protagonist Podcast, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.